With your boy TheCzarr, all rights reserved. Shout to CommenterNation, greatest nation since United Nations. Retweet, repost all of my videos, the entire playlist, videos separately, as much as you can on your social media networks. Support what it is we have going on here, especially go into commenter recognition and retweet the video if I added you to the end of it. Retweet it, repost it. Show that you were acknowledged. Show that I heard you out. Show the world what it is you stand for. Let's get thousands and thousands of people interacting with what it is we have going on here. Follow my social media networks in the description below. And let's talk about it. Domislive meets the Queen Prodigy. Why am I bringing this up? Well, here's why I'm bringing this up. Everybody knows Queen Prodigy has been pushing a petition that is literally in support of XxxTentacion to talk about further pursuit of the situation that he was deemed to have been a part of, that his life was taken in. She has been doing good work to try and get more law officials involved in finding out what happened to this young man. She definitely took a stance for it. She definitely stood out, and she's definitely for the progression of the case in a positive way. Why did her conversation with Domislive become of importance? Well, I'm about to tell you. There were 3 key indications that were made by Domislive in it that were disturbing to me. Number 1, within it, he claimed that his life was on the line. Yes, he said his life was on the line in this situation. Number 2, he also claimed that he didn't want to do any more than he already was doing pertaining to him chasing the XxxTentacion thing. He doesn't feel that this petition is going to make a difference. Number 3, he also went on ahead and told her to stop picking a fight with him, stop making an issue with him, because he would not do a video. He would not repost it on his main social media sites. What is my beef with this? Well, number 1, sir, you put your life on the line for this. Now, you know you would have never said something like that to me. And you know you didn't reply when I made my comment to you about that. There was no reply because you know I know. Number 2, what is it of you to decide whether it's going to make a difference or not? How do you have this predisposed knowledge that it's not going to make a difference? Or are you worried about what someone's going to think if you do repost it a certain way? That's curious. Number 3, all she wanted it was on the videos and stuff that you make, that you have his young fans watching. Yay or nay? That's the new thing. Yay or nay? Do you not have people that comment under there wishing death on these suspects? Not saying they were bad, something should happen, they should get locked up. Wishing death on these young men. Yay or nay? And go ahead. I'm waiting for you to answer. Then boop, I'm going to just drop it right there. Because I snippet that where they were wishing death on them. Yay or nay? Are you not doing stories sporadically? Whereas it's victimizing other people you don't even know is convicted of this. You don't even know the evidence surrounding them that is pertaining to their guilt in this situation, because law officials haven't even brought the guilt to light. They haven't even convicted any of them yet. Really? So how is she a headache? How is she a bother when she's just simply addressing an issue going on with the things you're saying, the way you're doing it, and why you're doing it? Now, here's what my problem is, because you would have never told me you're putting your life on the line for this, because that would be why you'd have to ask me why I was doing certain things. So we know you're not putting your life on the line unless you made some type of backdoor deal with someone, allegedly, and that there was a situation that will cost your life if you act accordingly to a certain narrative. Didn't we say that a realist and object? You say you're the realist, but when I look at what these little kids are saying, matter of fact, most of them aren't even talking like kids. What do they know about wanting someone to die? What do they know about wishing death on people? But what it is you allow in your environment to produce. So who's really producing negative energy in order to pursue this issue in a very violent and invaluable way. That's what your media has created. But no, the views rolling in the 100,000, so that's okay, right? So let me ask you this. Are you saying that Queen Prodigy was wrong for asking you to repost it? Just because you said stand on your beliefs. So what is your beliefs? Let's talk about that. What do you believe? Because last time I checked, you were not speaking about anything else that was provided furthering the case. And you're so close in the situation. Is it because you don't want to anger a source next to you? Oh, let me tell them the fourth. See, I also have a surprise secret here. And it's not really a secret. It's what you said. You're saying X didn't push your platform. Is that fact or not? Yay or nay? Didn't you say that? Even if he privately, as you said, privately handed you that intro that you play over and over and over, like your claim to fame, are you not using his image in order to successfully reel in the fans? Like, hear his voice saying me. Are you not using it that way? Yay or nay? So if I'm looking at how you're using that, and you're saying he never pushed your platform, but now you're using him to push your platform. So is he not pushing your platform now? When you use it, you make a XxTentacion video to reel in the other people, and you hop on there, hey, what's up, nation? Whatever you say, I don't even care what you say. Really? Really? So he never pushed your platform. Well, if he never did it, he is now. So don't tell me that you're doing this all by yourself when you make those videos. Yeah, you're reeling in the views, but look at what message you're putting out. It's the message you're putting out. It's what you're allowing them to do in your comment section that's a problem. They're not questioning anything. They're wishing these men to die. There's a difference. Oh, and I guess these young men don't have family that love them. I guess these young men don't have anybody that care about them in life. So it's okay that they're wishing them to die because the cops got them. They had to do it. Like investigators weren't allegedly caught up in a situation for doing wrong. So why aren't you pushing death against some of the investigators who did wrong? Why aren't you pushing death against people in Broward County who may have been indicated in being more involved than they would like to release in the alleged status? Really? So where are you objective? Your belief? That's what you believe? That's what you believe. Your belief. That's funny because if your belief was for justice, would it not be in favor of what Queen Prodigy is doing? If your belief was for progression, would it not be for the love that this young woman is doing more to push it when you're doing a story about everything else except the person you collected a plaque from? Oh no, his mom gave it to me. He wanted me to have it. Is that what it is? Yay or nay? If I'm wrong, say it. You're welcome to comment. See, here's the thing. Like I told you, I never slid through and hit the dislike button on you. But now you're inspiring me to. Because now I know you're sliding through allegedly hitting this dislike button on me. But that's fine. Because your character stands apparent. It shows who you really are. And the fact that you answered her the way you did, it makes it look like you never really cared. It makes it look like just another come up, no different than the TheCzarr series we seen done by a special someone you were arguing with. Is that what it's for? Because you don't want to push her progression, but I let her put her website and stuff down. When she posted, I relinquish it to my website. Why? Why won't you? Because you don't think it's... What belief is I don't think it'll work? If I don't think something will work, that's not a belief. That's just what I think. But I'd still see if it would. Why? Because you want justice, right? So it seems like you're trying not to anger someone. And them shots you took at Prodigy, you should be ashamed of yourself. Because she's actually out here putting in work. You should have known you would look fake doing something to her. Because she's actually putting in work. And she questioned your integrity really well. Shout to her. She really questioned your integrity in a very noble way. She didn't slander you. She didn't demean you. She's like, What is it you're really looking for? You're like, don't push me. Don't, like, in the same sense you're saying, don't question me. What I say is final. No different. So let me put it this way. If that's how you feel, don't ever do another TxxTentacion story again. If you feel he didn't push your platform and that's why you don't have to push this petition, don't ever be involved again. Matter of fact, why don't you hand the plaque back? Like, this is against my beliefs. Holding the plaque's not against your beliefs, but pushing a petition that could potentially get more eyes on a situation, that's against your belief. Is it because you had everyone in your comments wishing death and you don't want to disappoint them? All rights reserved.